Guys, consistency is hard. When I started my YouTube, I told myself that I was going to be posting content, 2 videos every week for the rest of the year. I had goals, short-term goals, long-term goals, middle-term goals. I checked my YouTube channel this morning and I saw that it's been 5 months. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 whole months and I've not posted any video. Oh my god, it's been ages. So I'm going to be answering where have I been in that space of time, and what can you look forward to. So where have I been? I've been at home. What are the things that made me to not be consistent? Now the first thing is laziness. That's the honest first thing that happened to me. I was lazy. This is not the kind of laziness where you don't get to work. This is the kind of laziness where you procrastinate. So I told myself that I was going to shoot a video and I just kept moving it and moving it and moving it, and now it's 5 months. But then what have I been doing during that space of time? Now the first thing that I have been doing is looking for a job. Yeah, I have freelance gigs. I get freelance gigs here and there, but I wanted a full-time role. I wanted something stable. I wanted something I could rely on. I wanted something I could be more invested in the sense of a collaborative role rather than just delivering deliverables and that would be it. And so I wanted a full-time role, and that inspired me to start the search for a full-time role. And here's the thing about full-time roles: a lot of times the wait time is longer, because the time you go from applying for the job to the interview process, everything, and then to signing your contract is usually a long time. And because of that, it takes a while. Unlike freelance gigs where you don't necessarily need an official contract, and you don't really need to start reading through the perks and employee benefits and all of that, a full-time role entails a lot more work and a lot more time. And so I've been looking for a full-time role, and guys, drum roll, I finally got my full-time role. So another thing that I have been doing during this space of time is building my brand. So I recently started a health tech app, a brand for health record savings in Nigeria, and I've been building that from the scratch, like from this. We're almost at the stage of having a minimum viable product, and so that is the second thing that I have been doing. Now, the third thing that I have been doing is building my medical career. So, if you don't know, I'm a medical doctor, and one of the things that I want to do is to go into medical innovation, technology, and design. And so, because of that, I need to keep my medical career alive. And so, I've been working as a medical doctor. I have been trying to get into schools that would accept me for medical innovation and design, and just a lot of backstory that is going to come to the limelight in due time. So the fourth thing that I have been doing is creating content for my LinkedIn. While I have not been so consistent on LinkedIn, I've tried to create a few contents, a few pieces of content here on LinkedIn. And drum rolls, I got to 10K followers on LinkedIn, and that's such a huge milestone and something I'm very grateful for. So I started LinkedIn in 2021, and I didn't know that I was going to get this big on LinkedIn. I didn't know that LinkedIn was going to be the source of a lot of connections, networking opportunities, job opportunities, and just a lot of other things. I didn't know LinkedIn was going to be that for me, but it turned out to be that and a lot more, and I'm just grateful for that. Finally, I have been resting. Here's one thing that a lot of people who do content, freelancing, and all these things don't do is rest. I have taken out time to just rest from filming, editing, creating content, thinking up ideas, and posting on my social media, telling people to like, follow, share, and all of that. That feels like a lot of work, and I have been resting. I'm just happy to be back. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be creating content again. So what can you look forward to? Now, I'm going to be posting content with lesser frequency than I was doing when I started. And this is because I want to be consistent. And so I'm going to be doing more bulk creating. So I bulk create, and then I edit, and then I post it over a period of time. In the broad sense of it, I'm not going to be posting as frequently as I used to post, but then you can expect to see more in-depth content, more tailored content to Nigeria freelancers and Nigeria remote workers, and then more technical and tailored advice on how to find remote roles, how to find online gigs, how to find your full-time, like your dream full-time remote role, and just everything around content writing. I mean, do YouTube, a few vlogs here and there, but let's see about that. So thank you so much for sticking with me. Please, I would really love you to be an active member of this community. Leave a comment, share this video, invite your friends to subscribe to my channel. And I'm going to see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye.